Sami could hardly contain his excitement as he waited for Christina outside the museum. The sun was setting, casting a warm, golden glow over the city. When Christina arrived, her smile lit up the evening even more. They exchanged shy greetings, both feeling the flutter of first-date nerves. The museum was a perfect choice. As they wandered through the exhibits, they found themselves lost in conversation, sharing thoughts on art, history, and their own lives. Sami was fascinated by Christina's insights, and she was equally captivated by his passion for the stories behind each piece. One exhibit, in particular, caught their attention, a collection of ancient artifacts from a lost civilization. They stood side by side, imagining the lives of people who had lived thousands of years ago. Sami made a joke about how they might have been archaeologists in another life, and Christina laughed to sound like music to his ears. After the museum, they headed to a cozy little restaurant nearby. The ambience was intimate, with soft lighting and the gentle hum of conversation around them. They chose a table by the window where they could watch the city lights twinkle as night fell. Over dinner, they talked about their dreams and aspirations. Sami shared his love for technology and his hopes of creating something that could change the world. Christina spoke about her passion for writing and her desire to tell stories that could touch people's hearts. They discovered they had more in common than they had realized, and each revelation brought them closer. As the evening drew to a close, Sami and Christina walked back to her apartment. The night air was cool, and they walked slowly, savoring the moment. When they reached her door, there was a brief, sweet hesitation. Sami took her hand, and Christina smiled, her eyes sparkling. "Thank you for tonight," she said softly. "It was perfect," Sami replied, his heart full. They shared a gentle kiss, a promise of more to come. As Sami walked away, he couldn't help but feel that this was just the beginning of something truly special. The date had not only strengthened their bond, but had also opened the door to a future filled with endless possibilities. Sami's heart raced as he led Christina into the bustling office. His colleagues were gathered around, engaged in their usual banter. He took a deep breath and cleared his throat. "Everyone, I'd like you to meet Christina," Sami announced, his voice steady but his palms slightly sweaty. "Christina, these are my colleagues." The room fell silent for a moment, and then a chorus of greetings filled the air. Christina smiled warmly, her eyes sparkling with curiosity and confidence. "Hi everyone, it's great to finally meet you all," she said, her voice carrying a melodic charm that instantly caught their attention. Sami's friends exchanged glances, their reactions mixed. Some were curious, others skeptical. Mark, the office joker, raised an eyebrow and smirked. "So, Christina, what do you do?" Christina didn't miss a beat. "I'm an AI researcher. I specialize in developing algorithms that can understand and predict human behavior." Mark's smirk faded, replaced by genuine interest. "Really? That's impressive. Tell us more." As Christina delved into her work, explaining complex concepts with ease and enthusiasm, the room began to warm up to her. She spoke about her latest project, an AI system designed to enhance mental health support, and her passion was palpable. Sami watched with pride as Christina captivated his colleagues. Even the most skeptical among them couldn't help but be drawn in by her intelligence and charm. She answered their questions thoughtfully, weaving in anecdotes and humor that made the conversation lively and engaging. By the end of the meeting, Christina had won them over. Mark, who had been the most doubtful, was now nodding appreciatively. "You know, Christina, I think we could learn a lot from you. Maybe you could give us a talk sometime?" Christina laughed. "I'd love to. And maybe you can teach me some of your office jokes in return." The room erupted in laughter, and Sami felt a wave of relief and happiness wash over him. Introducing Christina to his friends had been a success, and he couldn't wait to see what the future held for them both. Sami watched from across the room as Christina laughed with her colleagues. A pang of jealousy twisted in his chest. He knew it was irrational, but he couldn't help the feeling that surged whenever she interacted with others. That evening, as they walked home together, Sami's silence was palpable. Christina noticed and gently asked, "What's on your mind, Sami?" He hesitated, then decided to be honest. "I feel jealous when I see you with others. I know it's not fair, but I can't help it." Christina stopped walking and turned to face him, her eyes filled with understanding. "Sami, I care about you deeply, but you have to trust me. Our relationship is built on trust and communication." They sat down on a nearby bench, the city lights twinkling around them. "I know," Sami admitted. "It's just hard sometimes. I worry that you'll find someone better." Christina took his hand in hers. "Sami, you are important to me. No one else can replace what we have. But you need to trust that my interactions with others don't diminish what we share." Sami nodded, feeling a weight lift off his shoulders. "I want to trust you more. I don't want my jealousy to come between us." Christina smiled warmly. "And I want to help you with that. Let's work on this together." Over the next few weeks, Sami made a conscious effort to trust Christina more. He reminded himself of her words whenever jealousy crept in. Slowly but surely, he began to feel more secure in their relationship. One evening, as they sat together watching the sunset, Sami realized how far he had come. "Thank you for being patient with me," he said softly. Christina leaned her head on his shoulder.